Hello. Okay, for some reason, Facebook Live does not want me to go horizontal. So we're just going to make this work the way we're going to, right? Happy Monday. I'm so excited. Can you believe that we are on the end of the very first week of a new year? Like, how crazy is that? This first week of 2019 has already flown by. So I am so excited. I'm going to see if I can add Julie on, even though I'm vertical. I've never gone Facebook Live this way before. So, hey, you guys, as you're hopping on, this is going to be something where we're talking about just some simple things to completely change your 2019 with, hey, Julie, oh, you look so cute. I love that color on you. Yeah, so I was just telling everybody, if this is something that you think other people might be interested in, it's going to be simply about some simple things that you can do to change your whole year. It's something that Julie and I, and even both of our husbands, did with us 4.5 years ago when we decided to jump in and take a chance on a product that somebody was telling us about, and so much more. So we're going to share a little bit about that tonight. So if you think this is something somebody else might get benefit from, click that share button, share it with others. But even more importantly, we want to know where you guys are from. So as you guys are joining us, give us a hi in the comments and tell us where you are and what the weather's like, because I just left Julie's beautiful state of Arizona. It was so gorgeous there, but it was so cold. So cold. It wasn't supposed to be that cold. Oh, of course.
It's warmed up. It's warmed up.
And it was beautiful. And I did want cooler weather, so I'm not going to complain too much. It was just a little cooler than we were anticipating, like freezing, like literally, I think it was like a couple mornings in the 30s. So it was a little bit colder than expected.
Yeah, it was the time when it was snowing here.
That's like snowing in South Florida, right? Like it's not normal. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not
Which
normal.
It's not
no.
snowing in Florida.
Look how well we coordinated. We didn't even know. Your earrings match my shirt perfectly.
It's actually ironic. What you guys may not know about Julie and I is we met because of what we're going to share with you guys tonight through a mutual friend. But we both actually used to be part of a direct sales company, party planning company that sold jewelry. And we were actually both part of them with Stella and Dot. So it's so funny. Like quite often I'll compliment her on something she's wearing. She'll compliment me and be like, oh yeah, that's Stella and Dot. So it's pretty funny.
But we didn't know each other during that time. So
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Melissa if you're watching. She's who connected us. So thankful. I know.
Thanks, Melissa.
Well, all right, guys. I know lots of you are joining us. As you're joining, give us a shout out in the comments about where you're from and what the weather's like where you are. And we're so excited that you guys have joined us tonight. My name's Blair if you're joining us. And guys, feel free to hit that share button and share this with anybody you want. But my name's Blair. I live here in South Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And it is beautiful here. This is our perfect time of year. It's when, like, I swear half the country comes. So it's super busy here, but it's gorgeous. And this is my special, like, see, so on my screen, Julie, you're like above me. So this is my special guest, Julie Lewer. So excited you're joining us. I'll let you introduce yourself.
I'm also like 2 inches taller than you, so you're used to like looking up, right? So
like
good.
A giant.
I mean, not 2 inches, 2 feet.
2 feet. Yeah, way more than 2 feet.
So hi, I'm Julie Lewer. I am out here in sunny Tucson, Arizona. Today wasn't so sunny, but it was warmer than what we were just talking about. And I'm super excited to be on here. Blair and I met 4 years ago by a friend introducing us because I was telling said friend how tired I was feeling. And she said, you got to call my friend Blair. She's using this product and she's raving about all the energy that she's having. You guys need to talk. And she connected us, and the rest is history.
Super cool too, because Julie and her husband Brendan were just coming back from, you guys brace yourself for this, a year long of traveling. They got married. Was it within like, did you guys do it right away, right after you married?
We did it 3 years after we married.
You guys set it up. Like you guys knew you were going to be going away for a whole year. Yeah. It's amazing. Their story is so cool. Yeah.
It takes a lot of planning.
So when I met them, they were at the very end of taking a full year of traveling. That's right. No work, just travel. Like how amazing is that? And at the end of this year, they were coming back to Florida to see their family and come back to the US. And so you guys met them in the Keys, right? And so when I saw you, you guys were in Palm Beach. And so, which is really close to me. So when our mutual friend Melissa connected us, I said, well, listen, I'll come and tell you guys a little bit more. Let's talk in person. And I'd love to meet you guys. And it was so cool because immediately we became friends. And now over the last 4.5 years, we've been so blessed to grow our friendship and get to see each other a lot through all the fun things that we get to do with our business. So I'm actually, you know what, Julie, why don't you start? Why don't you tell them a little bit about what we're talking about, like why you decided to even try this product, what this product's done for you, and then I'll share with them a little bit about like what it is.
Yeah, of course. So first of all, I apologize if the camera's bouncing a little bit. I had it all
And then
set
Blair
up, and
messed
then
it up.
the verticalness kind of threw me off. Yeah, so I'm holding it so my
Sorry.
arm, as each arm gets tired, I'm switching out. But so as I mentioned, Blair and I met 3.5 years ago because I was flat out tired. We were traveling, and I was tired before we started on this year-long trip. But I chalked it up to, stress from work and stress from planning the trip. And as we went on this trip, we had a spectacular time, but I just felt I was lagging behind my husband, Brendan, more than I should have been. Too often he would say, let's go out for a hike, or let's go do, something that, wanted or expelled a lot of energy. And I said, you know what? I used the excuse of, let's go down to the coffee shop, get a paper, and we'll take in the culture, right? Like, we'll just sit and people watch. And I just, we talked about a lot during the trip. And he said, when you get home, we need to sort this out and get you to get your energy back. So reached out to Blair, chatted to her. Brendan came with me because we did have that opportunity to meet in person. And I was sold. It didn't matter to me what Blair said. I was going to try this product. Brendan, on the other hand, is a doctor of physical therapy. He's very, his education's all in science. Mine's all in communication. And so he was kind of more of looking at this more kind of scientifically, if you will, or analytically. But once he heard Blair talk about that this wasn't just strictly for energy, this wasn't strictly for weight loss, it was designed to fill in our nutritional gaps. With the intent that our bodies can, obviously correct themselves, right? They're pretty miraculous. And so he also heard that it had helped Blair with her inflammation. And so he was like, that sounds really interesting. Why don't you try it, Julie? And I'll see how you do. And if you like it, then I'll start, And thank goodness I said to him, you know what? If you think you could benefit from this product, we both deserve to feel our best, and we should both do it. Like, I don't want, it's not fair that you continue to suffer from your discomfort while I get my energy. So we started at the same time, and thank goodness that we did, because we had two totally different experiences. Whereas I'm gung-ho, ready to feel this energy, didn't feel these benefits that I had read about on the Facebook page that Blair told me about right away. Brendan, on the other hand, within 3 days was waking up going, wow, I actually slept through the night, which he hadn't done in so long because of the tossing and turning from discomfort in his shoulders. And by day 10, he's going, this stuff is incredible. I'm sleeping better. I have more patience. I'm having energy when I get home from work to still go out and work out. And I'm kind of looking at him like, this product doesn't work. Like, I don't know what's going on. And so luckily, just knowing me, I know I would have given up. I know I would have just said, I tried it. It's just not for me. It didn't work. And I would have stopped. But because we started together, because I knew that Brendan, wasn't going to lie to me, right? He's my husband. He wants, he's wanting the best for himself and for me. He encouraged me to keep going. And so it wasn't until a Tuesday morning on week 6 that I woke up and said, oh my gosh, is this what you've been feeling? Wow. No wonder you are so encouraging of me to keep going, because I feel so good. And so Brendan had a very physical transformation in that he lost about 35 pounds, went down a couple pant sizes. My transformation wasn't as much physical as it was internal. I say from week 6 to month 4, I had a huge internal transformation where digestive issues I used to suffer from. I mean, I used to complain about my stomach after nearly every meal. I don't ever think about that anymore. Headaches that I used to get on a pretty regular basis, now come few and far between. My patience level is expanded exponentially. And I got that energy I was looking for. I mean, I was visiting friends last summer in Chicago, and I was at their house past, staying up past 9:30, and they're like, this alone is the best app for Thrive. The fact that you're up with us past 9:30. And it's just so true. We just are living our lives more fully every day now, and we truly are thriving in every sense of the word.
I always love, if you guys don't follow Julie and Brendan, being in Arizona, they are utilizing every single, I feel like, moment that you have to really enjoy the scenery and go hiking and be outside. And they just redid a townhouse that they bought. It's just been so cool to watch. So it's actually very ironic because there's a lot of you guys watching this tonight, or maybe you're watching on replay. And if you are, shout out replay to us. We love to know that. And maybe somebody shared this with you tonight and you're watching it. And I remember 4.5 years ago when somebody shared this with me. It was actually 5 years ago in February that my friend Elise shared this with me. And I was tired. A lot of the things that Julie describes. I had neck discomfort all the time. I had headaches almost every single week. I had stomach discomfort from digestive problems. I was tired all the time. I was literally counting down the hours every day till I could go to bed. And I was rushing my kids through the nighttime routine. Sometimes I would even fake the clock. Okay. Those of you that know what I'm talking about right now, I don't know if I've ever said that out loud, but my kids are old enough now where it doesn't really matter. But we would literally set back the clock sometimes and pretend like it was a different time because we knew they were kind of tired and we were exhausted. And so I feel like there were so many moments I missed out on as a mom. And here I was having these 2 great, healthy kids. I should have been so happy, so thankful. And some of you guys are starting a new year and you feel that way. Like you want that change. You want to be better, whether it's at your job, your career, as a parent, as a friend, as a spouse, as a daughter, whatever. You can relate with what we're talking about. And that's where I was. And so even when I was introduced to it, I didn't jump on like Julie and Brendan did. I sure wish I had. But instead, it took me about 6 months of watching because I just wasn't sure that 3 simple steps could truly do that. So let me show you guys what the Thrive experience is, because I almost sometimes think if it had been shown to me in an easy step-by-step, I might have actually jumped in earlier, because I do all 3 steps before my kids even wake up in the morning. I don't think again about it for the rest of the day. And that is huge, because when I was thinking that my friend Elise wanted me to get on a vitamin supplement, I was thinking, ugh, I'm gonna have to eat different than the rest of the kids. I'm gonna have to take it throughout the day. I'm gonna have to remember, and I never do. And I waste my money, and I've got this cabinet in my kitchen full of all that stuff, right? How many of you guys can relate with what we're talking about, right? I mean, I've tried all those different things, and especially the ones where you have to eat different than the rest of the family. That is the hardest for me. If everybody else isn't all in, it's really hard for me to be all in. And so what I love about this is it's a lifestyle change. It's a healthy lifestyle. And yeah, we still have Friday ice cream nights in our house, and I love that. I like being able to eat ice cream, and I want to eat ice cream. But we also have taught our kids over the last 4.5 years, because we've gotten healthier, that having physical activity every single day is necessary for your body. Eating right is how you fuel it, and taking your supplements every single morning is super important. And we have Kids Thrive, so my kids are on that. So this is our simple 3 steps. You wake up in the morning, you take a capsule on an empty stomach, you wait about 20-30 minutes, and you take our absolutely delicious lifestyle mix. And my favorite part is this isn't just a shake, guys. This is over 160 strands of pre and probiotics, enzymes, and amino acids. That's what's helping with the gut health, and it's also helping to reduce that inflammation in your body. And last but not least is the DFT, Derma Fusion Technology. It's a foam sticker, and we have a patent on this. We have 25 patents total, but this is the technology that really makes this whole innovative system so exciting. And so 1, 2, 3, done for the day. That's it. Don't have to think about it again. You get all these great benefits like Julie shared that she and her husband are having, my husband and I are having. But for me, the best part is that this is a change. You know, I did this 4.5 years ago. Julie and Brendan were just like within a month of me being on the product, so they've been on it just as long. And we've all had changes. And if you look back at pictures of Julie and Brendan from 4.5 years ago, or of Ryan and I from 4.5 years ago, you will definitely say we are aging backwards. Our skin looks better, our eyes look clearer, our hair looks better, our bodies look better, our energy levels are higher, and that's exciting. So this is a new year, a new you, a new chance to change the path that you're on if that's something you're looking for. But even more exciting to me is the fact that, yeah, like we'll help you. We'll help you get started. We're excited to help you to get started and get on the product, because we know you're going to have results. We don't know what the results will be, but we know you're going to feel something different. But I love the fact that I can go confidently and tell people this product will work. Like hearing Julie's story, it might take a couple weeks longer than it took me, but you will feel the difference. And if you love it, you can share it with 2 people and get it for free. But even more importantly, Julie, I knew we were just together in Arizona a couple days ago, and you had mentioned something like, hey, I went over our bills and our budget. Share that little quick story of what you shared with me, because there are so many people, I know you guys are watching this right now, and you want to change this year. Maybe you have some bills you need to pay off. Maybe there's a big trip you're wanting to save for. Maybe you want a life of freedom and be able to go travel more, and your job won't allow you to do that. whatever it is. I know that there's people out there that are looking for a change this year, and we have something we really want to share with you.
Yeah, so I mean, what we were saying and what Brendan and I had talked about is going into 2019, we're looking at our budget, we're looking for ways to, obviously advance ourselves and that sort of thing. And we're very blessed. Brendan has a fantastic job as a doctor of physical therapy, but truly having this side hustle has been the biggest thing for us because two things. One is completely free, so we don't pay any fees. We're not required to buy any inventory. We're not required to buy stock for other people. So no fees there, which is awesome. Secondly, you can have two accounts in the same household. So I have an account, Brendan has an account, and we're able to, supplement what Brendan gets from his job and allow us to do the things that we love to do, which is travel and, just do the things that we want to do without stressing about going into our savings every time we want to do that. Or when something comes up, we had to replace all the skylights in our new house. It wasn't something we were planning on, but it was nice to know that we had that and we had those funds to be able to do that. Additionally, I love that you can do this with another career. So actually, to be honest, today I just started my real estate career because I love real estate and I wanted to do it, right? So it was something I chose that's what I want to do, but I'm not giving up on this because I also love this. Two things I love. One, helping people find a place that they feel comfortable in because that makes such a difference. I know I feel so settled in our home, and so I just want to help people do that. But secondly, helping people get the most out of their everyday. I mean, there's no greater feeling when you get a message back from someone that says, I haven't slept that well and I can't tell you how long, or, I was able to get back to horseback riding, which I thought I had to give up because of age and injury or whatever. There's no greater feeling than getting those messages. And I love that. And along with that, just the rewards of getting to see you 2 to 3 times a year. There's 3 trips a year, but occasionally we can't go on all of them. But, 2 to 3 times a year, getting to see friends that are in this business with us is a lot of fun. And then to be able to drive the luxury cars that we have is a huge blessing and something that, quite frankly, wouldn't be in the cards if it weren't for this business. So we are extremely blessed, and I'm just so glad that we took the chance on this product and on this business.
It's so true. And, Forbes magazine says that, and there's so many others too, like Success and all kinds of great magazines out right now. And it seems like this is always the time of year where they talk about that. The side hustle or the side business is the new retirement plan. We don't know what it's going to be like when, especially people in our age group, get to the time of retirement. So why not have the things that you want to have now, build up that side fund, pay off that debt, enjoy your life now. And I love that. I love the fact that, like you said, we get 3 trips a year that you can earn. Then you don't even have to use your own money. Whatever you want to do while you're there, maybe you want to take a little extra excursion, that's fine. But you're really not having to use your money to go on these luxury trips. And then your cars. We don't pay for either one of our cars. We have those payments paid for every single month for our Mercedes and our Audi. Julie's husband has a BMW motorcycle, and she has a beautiful BMW that she drives. So it's really exciting when you think about the possibilities that are there. But the best part is it's that you're sharing a product that actually works, like Julie said, and getting those messages is so rewarding. And that is what fuels this business. We're about to hit we just hit 6 years. We're about to hit 2 billion in online sales with this company. And that doesn't happen from a product that doesn't work. That's because the product is changing people's lives. It's innovative and people are feeling the difference and they are wanting to share it with others, whether they're a customer or a promoter. So if you are tuning in tonight and you have any questions, please get back with whoever shared this with you. If you are friends with Julie or myself, reach out to us. We'd love to get you any information that you need. But most importantly, share this. Share this with somebody who you know who's tired or has digestive issues or has any discomfort in their body or wants to feel better, wants to sleep better, or maybe even wants to lose some weight, or maybe somebody you know that just wants a side hustle, wants that extra money, has some debt to pay off, would love to drive a luxury car, whatever the reason. Share this with somebody. That's our goal for tonight, was just to get this out there. We feel so blessed and so fortunate to be able to be on the product, to be part of this opportunity that we both wanted to partner together and share it with you guys. So Julie, anything else you want to share before we hop off?
I'm going to challenge you, Blair, and I'm going to challenge any other thriver who's thriving right now. We talked about aging backwards, and I swear I look at photos of thrivers. And it's not just in like the first year, right? I mean, we can keep doing it because we keep seeing benefits. I mean, we've done those 3 steps every morning for 4+ years now because I keep seeing benefits, and you can see it. Just like you said, brighter eyes, bigger smiles, clear, brighter skin, clear complexion, all of that. So I challenge you, Blair, to put a photo of your before and your today, or, in the last couple months, up below. That's what I'm going to do too. I found one, but when we were leaving on the trip, when we thought we were in good health and in good, in good fit, fighting stamina to go on this trip. So it popped up in my feed today.
I try all the time to find these old photos, but like my husband's like, I swear we don't have any pictures of you. I'm like, I know, because I was always hiding from the camera. Like now there are like 100 million pictures on my phone. So I'll have to try to go find one. But we were just talking about that the other day, how I would always be the one that took pictures because I wasn't confident. It was the weirdest thing. I didn't have any breakouts in high school, but here I was, as a young mom with breakouts all the time. I felt like my skin looked bad. I felt chubby all the time. I just didn't feel good. And so it's interesting how I don't have a lot of pictures of me, or I'm like behind the kids. All you see is like a little bit of my face. So I'll have to go try to find one, but I will.
Right.
All right. Awesome.
All
guys.
Right.
Have a great
Cool.
night. Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.